Hello. I hope you're well. It would serve you to have 2 blocks for the practice today. So if you can have a couple, you can place one at the top of your mat for now, and then you can come and have a tall seat on the other. And we'll just have a few moments to really arrive in ourselves before we start our movement. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Again, you can place a block underneath your seat just so that your hips are up and you feel a little more supported and easy to sit tall. And then you can let your hands come anywhere on the thighs that feels comfortable, and you'll close your eyes. And if you need to fidget around a little bit, go ahead and do that. And as soon as you arrive in a comfortable seat, just draw your attention to the breath. So allow the internal gaze to come down to the edges of the nostrils where you receive the breath in and out, and let there be some kind of focus there just to help ground you into the space and into the moment. So really gently, really passively watching the cycles of the breath. Let this create space around you and really have the dust of the day fall to the sides, space from where you were, coming into where you are, acknowledging that you're entering a practice, that you're entering time for yourself, to be with yourself, to listen to yourself, to connect with yourself, to feel true, to feel what is true for you in this moment, to feel anything that is there, to release unnecessary thoughts and stories. Come a little bit closer to who you are and the essence of who you are. Just a few more breaths like this. And then please allow the palms to come together right at your heart and sit up a little bit taller, as if to really meet the moment and to meet the practice. And take a bigger breath in and open your mouth. And let's do one more like this. Big breath in and open the mouth. And we'll meet somewhere in the ether with the sound of Om, breathing in. Namaste. Okay, so go ahead and open your eyes when you're ready. And you'll come off of what you're sitting on. Again, bring the blocks to the top of the mat. I want you to have them on their low setting, just on the floor in front of the mat so that they're there for you. And we'll start in a standing forward fold at the top of the mat. So however it makes sense for you to get there. You'll walk your legs up. And you'll bring your hands onto your blocks, that way you have some extra support here. Take the feet about hips width distance apart, and then just tent your fingertips on your blocks and feel like you're making a really clear rectangular shape through the body. So you should feel really light and supported. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, just soften the elbows, and you can let the fingers come down, soften your knees, soften your head. Bring a little bit of weight into the balls of the feet. Again, keep the back of the knees soft. Let the shoulders fall out of the hips. Let the elbows fall into the wrists. Right? As much sweetness as you can bring into the shape, as much softness here as possible. And then just coming on to the breath, that really sweet rhythm. And feeling the body receive space simply from being here. And then on your next breath in, tent your fingertips, lengthen through your elbows, and lift your heels really high. And as you exhale, just drop your left heel. And you'll imagine there's a little hook on your right hip. Draw your toes an inch off of the ground and open through the right waist and breathe in. And then allow your right toes to come back to the ground. And then lift the heels again as you inhale. And this time drop just your right heel on the exhale. Again, there's a little hook on your left hip. Draw it up with the inhale and seek some space through the left waist. And then as you breathe out, lower your toes. You'll lift your heels and breathe in. Drop just your left heel as you breathe out. Little hook on that right hip. Lift the leg a little higher this time, almost like a quarter of the way towards an Ardha Chandrasana pose. Peel the side body, and then go ahead, lower your toes back down. Lift your heels and breathe in. And right toes will lower, right heel will lower. Little hook on the left hip, draw it up. And then again, like a quarter of the way towards a half moon pose, open. And let the toes come back down. Heels will lift, last time like this, inhaling. And left heel will drop on the exhale. And I want you to go any amount towards an Ardha Chandrasana hip, but keep your right hand on the ground. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, just allow the toes to come back down. Lift both heels, breathe in. Drop just the right heel as you breathe out. And then again, any amount towards that half moon, opening, stretching the body, inhaling, and then right back down on the exhale. You'll lift both of your heels high on the breath in. And as you exhale, drop the heels, soften the knees, wing the arms back behind you. Keep them nice and open. Feel the shoulders expand. As you breathe in, sweep yourself up to stand. You'll press your palms together, lean back gently. And on the exhale, arms at your sides, Tadasana. Take a moment with the feet in the ground. Let the crown really ascend. Present. Full. Let's take the arms forward and up and breathe in. And then you'll dive down over your legs and you'll interlace your hands behind your back. Let's take the right thumb on top. Send the fists forward. Allow there to be a generous bend in the knees. Take a big breath in and out. And then you'll go ahead and bend the knees to look forward. Bend a lot. Please step your left leg all the way to the back of the mat as you inhale. And drop the back knee down. Lift your arms to the sky as you exhale. You'll untuck your back toes, hold on to opposite elbows or even the forearms, and then draw up through the shoulders with the breath in, and sink into the front of the left hip with the breath out. 2 more. And allow the arms to lift, look up, inhaling, And then hands will come down, framing the right foot on the exhale. Tuck your back toes under, lift through the knee. Right leg will sweep up to the sky, downward facing dog split. Breathe in. And then roll your hip open, bend through your knee as you breathe out. Allow the left waist to get longer. Re-lengthen through your legs, square the hip as you inhale. And let's step all the way outside of the right hand on the exhale. You'll drop the back knee down, tent your fingers. Again, you can untuck the back toe, roll the shoulders back with the breath in, and heavy the left front hip on the breath out. And take another inhale. And as you exhale, allow the right knee to go any amount towards the side. Come back through center, plant your palms, tuck your back toes. Please step into a plank pose as you breathe in, and you'll lower in one piece to the belly, breathing out. Low cobra. Allow the back body to lift the front body. And downward facing dog, hips right back up to the sky. Breathe in. And out. Let's take the right leg straight up as you inhale. And step straight forward in between your hands as you exhale. Step your left foot up next to your right, tent your fingertips on your blocks, lift your heels and breathe in. And as you exhale, drop the heels, wing the arms back behind you, keep them open. Sweep your arms to stand, press the palms together, little lean back. And Tadasana, palms can pass through the heart and arrive at the sides. Breathing out. Send the arms forward and up, inhale. Fold down over your legs, interlace your hands behind your back. You'll take your left thumb on top this time. Again, bend the knees, draw the fists forward. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees to look forward, generous bend. You'll step your right leg all the way to the back of the mat as you breathe in. Drop your knee down, lift the arms to the sky on the breath out. Untuck your back toes. Grip a hold of the elbows, lift through the shoulders, breathing in. And then heavy through the front of the hip on the breath out, and you have 2 more breath cycles. Allow your arms to lift. You might look up, inhaling, and bring your hands down, frame the left foot as you exhale. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee. Let's take the left leg all the way to the sky, down dog split, breathe in. Roll the hip open, bend through the knee with the breath out, and make your right waist longer. Re-extend through the legs, square the hip, inhale. And step all the way outside of your left hand as you exhale. Drop the back knee. Again, untuck the toes, tent the fingers, reveal the front of the heart. Big breath in. Heavy the front hip on the breath out. Breathe in again. And then allow the left knee any amount to the side. Plant your palms. Tuck the back toes. Please step into a plank pose, inhaling. 1 piece to the belly, lower down. Heart lifts, cobra, breathe in. Hips lift, downward facing dog, breathing out. Breathing in, and breathing out. Let's lift the left leg straight up and inhale. Step it straight forward, exhale. Climb your hands to your blocks, step your right foot up, lift your heels, half lifting, breathing in. Drop the heels, soften the knees, wing the arms back, breathing out. Sweep the arms up, little lean back, inhale. Arms to your sides, Tadasana on the exhale. Arms up, big breath in. Fold it forward, catch the hands behind you, right thumb hooks on top, breathing out. Bend the knees to look forward. Step the left leg back as you inhale. Drop the knee, lift the arms on the exhale. Grip the elbows, lift the chest, breathe in. Lean back, breathe out. Lift the arms, inhale. Hands frame the right foot, exhale. Right leg to the sky, down dog split, breathe in. Hip opens, knee bends, breathing out. Re-lengthen, inhale. Step outside of your right hand, exhale. Back knee down, lift the chest, breathe in. And let's pull the right hip back into a runner's stretch on the breath out. Do your best to keep your fingertips forward. One, inhale. And maybe soften the head on the exhale. Let's plant the palms, bend your right knee, tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee. Please step into a plank pose and breathe in, and maybe bend the elbows halfway for chaturanga. Come up and over the toes, upward facing dog, big inhale. And downward facing dog, long exhale. Find the breath in and settle out. Let's reach the right leg straight up, breathe it in. Step it forward, breathe out. Step your left foot up, climb your fingers on your blocks, lift your heels, inhaling. And drop the heels, wing the arms back as you exhale. Sweep the arms up, little arch, breathe in. And arms to the sides, Tadasana, breathing out. Arms up, inhale. Fold forward, catch the hands, left thumb hooks on top behind you with the exhale. Bend the knees to look forward. Step your right leg all the way back as you breathe in. Drop the knee, lift the arms and breathe out. Grip the elbows on your inhale and lean up and back with the exhale. Arms lift, breathe in. Hands down, breathe out. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Hip opens, knee bends with the exhale. Re-lengthen, breathe in. And step wide of your left hand, breathing out. Back knee down, tent the fingers, inhaling, and then you've got that runner stretch. On the exhale, pull the hips back, fingertips forward, find a breath cycle and some sweetness. Let's bend the left knee, lift the back knee. Plank pose as you inhale. Elbows bend any amount, exhale. Heart lifts equally, breathing in. And hips come up, downward facing dog as you breathe out. Find the breath in and out. Left leg lifts, inhale. Step it forward, exhale. Right foot steps up, fingers to your blocks, lift the heels, breathe in. And drop the heels, wing the arms back, breathing out. Sweep the arms up, inhale. And arms at your sides. Exhale, get a little taller, root down through your feet. Find the cycle of your breath. And let's go ahead, sit into a chair pose. You might bring your feet a little bit closer for this. Inhale. And fold straight down over your legs as you exhale. You'll half lift with the breath in. You might step, or you can take a little hop to bent elbows with the breath out. Either way, heart lifts, inhaling. And downward facing dog on the exhale. We're going to hold our dog for 5 breaths. So just kind of settle in. Feel the feet firmly supporting you, the palms rooting inward. Be with the breath.
Let's go ahead and reach the right leg up and breathe in. You're going to roll the hip open again here, bend the knee, breathing out. You'll re-lengthen through your leg as you inhale and step outside of your right hand on the exhale. Let's drop the back knee down, extend your right arm up and towards the back of your space, breathing in. And then bring your right hand down as you breathe out. Let's take the right leg back up to the sky as you inhale. And let's step right up in between the hands as you exhale. Warrior two, spiral your back heel down and come right up from the ground. Peaceful warrior, lean back, breathe in. And let's lengthen through the right leg, find a triangle pose as you breathe out. Right hand can find the shin or the ankle. And maybe you turn your gaze up. 2 breaths. Extend the left arm over your ear, breathe in. Warrior two, bring it right back up as you breathe out. Peaceful warrior, inhale. Bring your hands down on the exhale. You can step yourself right into a plank pose as you breathe in, and let's go straight back to a down dog on this one on the breath out. Let's take the left leg high, inhale. Roll the hip open, bend your knee and exhale. Re-lengthen, breathe in, and step all the way outside of your left hand with the breath out. Drop the back knee, toss that left arm up, reach it behind you, opening the heart, breathing in. And then left hand right back down. Left leg to the sky, down dog split, inhale. Step it forward as you exhale. Warrior two, back heel down, right up from the ground, really strong. Peaceful, breathe in. And into that triangle pose on the breath out. Again, catch a place that feels spacious, easy to breathe, and root the legs down as you turn your gaze up. 2 breaths. Right arm over your ear, big breath in. And warrior two. Peaceful, inhaling. And hands down on the exhale. Plank pose, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Right leg will lift straight up on the inhale. Again, step it outside of your right hand, exhale. Drop the back knee, lift the right arm, breathe in, open. And right hand back down as you breathe out. Right leg to the sky, inhaling. You'll step forward in between your hands as you exhale. Let's come into a half moon pose this time so you can spin your block onto its high setting so that you feel really supported from your shoulder to your hip and allow both limbs to expand. Guide the back of the heart forward. Keep strength through your right waist. If you're feeling courageous, you might look up. Soften your right knee, sweep the left arm forward as you breathe in, and then step the left foot to the back of your mat as you breathe out. Peaceful warrior with the landing, inhaling, and then right back into that triangle pose. On the exhale, take up a little more space. Let's take the left arm over the ear this time. Breathe in, flex through your right foot. And find a wide straddle forward fold. Wing your arms to the sides. Sweep the arms up, big breath in. Right toes forward, warrior two, breathing out. Peaceful warrior, inhaling. Hands come down, exhaling. Plank pose, breathe in. Let's bend the elbows with the breath out. Lift the heart, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifts, breathe in. And step it right outside the left hand, breathing out. Back knee down, left arm lifts open, inhale. And left hand down on the exhale. Left leg lifts, down dog split, breathe in. Step forward as you breathe out, half moon again. Scoop up the block, spin it onto its highest setting, a little to the left and then brighten the whole body. So there's this star shape, illumination from the center of you. Feel your fingers, feel your toes, feel your breath. Again, soften the left knee. Sweep the right arm forward as you breathe in. And step your right foot to the back of the mat as you breathe out. Peaceful warrior when you land. Inhale. Smooth into your triangle pose. Exhale. Extend the right arm long. Flex the left foot. Breathe in. Wide straddle, pivot around the heel, wing the arms to the sides. Sweep up, inhale. Left toes forward, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, breathing in. Hands down, breathing out. Plank pose, inhale to the belly completely this time, exhale. You can move the blocks forward, out of your way, and then turn the arms back, turn the cheek to the ground. Close your eyes. So you should feel the heart in the chest. When you're ready from here, let's come up and find a Sphinx pose. So just really sweetly press your palms into the ground, the elbows underneath your shoulders. Draw the shoulders back. Drag the heart forward. Find the breath. Press the tops of the feet down behind you. Feel the whole back body get strong. Breathing in and out. So keep the shoulders lifted. Please interlace the hands behind the back. Send the fists down towards the knuckles and then lift through the legs, the ankles, the toes. One more breath and get a little higher. And then as you breathe out, let the hands frame the ribs. Bring the tops of the feet to the ground as you roll your shoulders back, inhaling. And then let's sit into a child's pose on the exhale. Take the knees wide, fingertips forward, forearms on the ground, head heavy, find your breath. Breathing in, you can slide your fingertips towards your knees. Let your chest come upright. Sit on the thighs just for a moment. Let the hands rest there. Close the eyes. Again, finding the breath, allowing things to settle. All of that action echo in the body in the form of release and sweetness,
warmth, inner connection. Open your eyes from here. Let's take the hips off to a side, sweep the legs forward. And bring your hips to about the middle of the mat. And you'll take the legs out and let's just give them a little shake and actually patter the backs of the legs onto the ground. Just to release any extra gripping. And then bring the feet together, sit up nice and tall, soften the knees a little on the breath in, and you'll give the backs of the legs a hug, maybe hold on to opposite forearms or elbows, and just gently let the knees fall to the sides from the basket of the arms, and drop the head down towards the knees for about 5 breaths. Gently release the arms, sit up nice and tall. You can find Dandasana, pushing the palms down on either side of your hips, flexing through the feet, feeling this brightening through the whole back of the spine, breathing in, softening everything with the breath out, and really gently making your way onto your back. And when you get there, let's pull the knees into the chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. And one at a time, extend your legs for Savasana. So right out in front of you, right, again, you can rock your hips a little bit, make sure you feel comfortable. Press into the back of the head, lift the shoulders, move them down the back, let the palms face up, let the feet splay out. Come onto your breath and let any extra dust that was with you slip off the body. So you come into your true nature by releasing everything that isn't that. The dust you collect from your day, from your interactions, from your history, your stories, right? It's just dust. Let that be blown off of you and rest in the essence of who you are, pure and clear. And please find your breath and your body again. So the breath comes in bigger. Find the edges of your toes and your fingers. And maybe interlace the hands and just stretch up behind you with the arms and forward with the toes, and breathe in. And hug the knees in. And you'll gently roll over through a side. Have a moment on your side so that you have this in between, where you were and where you might be going.
And pressing yourself up really gently to sit. So you can find something to sit on again. So reach for one of your blocks. Let your seat come upright. Hands will come to your thighs. Eyes are closed. Notice what you notice. How is the breath? How is your spirit, your heart, your mind, your energy? Again, allowing the palms to come together right at the heart. Meeting the moment to close your practice, to acknowledge all that you've received. And allowing our voices to connect through sound and meet in the ether. Breathing in for Om. Namaste. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day.